all right. So I'm back again. And once again, the facts keep showing every week. Facts come out, and Sonic fans keep saying that the facts are a lie. When you say the numbers, when you come out and your fans are saying the numbers are wrong, you even though everybody, we can all look up the data and see Sonic is getting destroyed at the box office. We can all look it up. It's not even up for debate. But yet, Sonic fans keep coming out and saying, "No, Sonic won, Sonic won, Sonic won, Sonic beat Mufasa." And now they are like, "Well, don't care. I don't care about the box office number anymore. You were the one that brought up the box office number in the first place. Y'all were talking big game when y'all thought Mufasa won. I mean, Sonic 3 won. You were like Sonic won in the box office. Sonic number one. Sonic. I'm like, okay. Again, I keep saying this. Sonic had one good weekend. It had a good. It had a good. That one good weekend carried through that week. That's it. That's all that happened. But the next week, Mufasa just kept beating, and Mufasa just kept pounding. It was not even a hard fought battle. It was a losing battle from start. It was just straight up. But you can see the numbers. The new numbers are out. Mufasa fell to number 3. Sonic has fallen to number 5 here. That means the total over the overall week, Mufasa I believe fell to number here. Mufasa I believe fell is in 3rd place now, and Sonic is in 4th. Now look at this. Look at the difference. It's almost doubled what Sonic made. Almost doubled what Sonic made in a week. That's tell you how far Sonic's fallen. Now, the worst part of this, Moana 2 is right behind Sonic. In less theaters, and is right behind Sonic. Like you can't that's not a good look, Sonic. You start out strong. Like I said, I'll give Sonic that strong start. You start out strong. You had a good strong start. Start out strong, and then you just got your handed to you. You just got beat. It was not even close. But new numbers are in. And as you can see from here, over the past week, Mufasa has made 11.3. Oh, sorry, over 11 million. Over just a little over 11 million. Sonic has made 6.7. So how did they do over the week? Let's look here. Let's go here. These are the same numbers, everything the same. I'll recheck. Now, how did they do last weekend? We can see here, Mufasa had made 8, Sonic 3 made 5.3. When you look here, where is it? Here, Sonic went from 5.3 to 6.7. I mean, Sonic made around $1.4 million over the week. Mufasa went from 8.6 to 11. So Mufasa made what is that? $2 to $3 million over the week. It made double over the week what Sonic made. But it get even worse for Sonic, and here's why. This is a weekend box office number. Last weekend, this is what Mufasa made. This is what Sonic made, right? This is what Sonic made over the week. So this is what Sonic made over the week. This is what Mufasa made that weekend. Mufasa made almost, what's that? Almost $2 million more than Sonic 3 over the week. Mufasa made over the weekend. Think about that. Over the weekend, Mufasa made more than Sonic 3 did over the entire week. I mean, over 3 days, Mufasa made more than Sonic 3 did over a week. Now, that's that's like I said, Sonic 3, you start out strong. You had a strong start. Everything carried you, but then the next week, like you had that strong first week, then the second week you just lost, just start losing. Now you come down to fourth, and you're still in fourth place. Meanwhile, let's look at what Mufasa just kept steady, just kept steady. First three, look, first three for Mufasa was down here. Then a three here, then it just stayed in third place. Now, Mufasa could have came back, but it just stayed in third place, which it ended up in third place. Numbers don't lie. It hit third here, came in second, then just went down to third. So it ended up in third place for the week. It was in first last week, but look how little of a drop that was. Now, Sonic 3, first third place was all the way up here. It held steady, then it just when it hit third here, it just dropped and then went back down to third. Now, if we look at this, first time it hit third, up here, it jumped back up to second, and then it hit first over the weekend. But let's get it close to what Mufasa have as far as numbers or place here. When it hit third for 4 days, let's see. So right around here, it kept third, but it had a big jump. So here, it had a big jump. That weekend did well. So it made 5 million over the weekend. Okay, Sonic was doing good, and then it just dropped off. So this this is what it made over the week, and the week is these numbers right here. This whole column from here to here. That's this total right here, right? It took a over the week. It took nearly a 50% drop. Barely dropped in a minute theaters, but it took a 50% drop over a week. Next week it could be 3 million. It could be cut in half again, or it could be 1 million. The way the numbers are dropping by next week, you don't know. But let's look at the weekend box office number for this week. It made okay. Oh, let's look at the difference. Let's look at both weekend box office numbers and see what's the likely outcome. Sonic 3. That is a $3.2 million difference. Now, I already posted this up on my page. So let's look at the numbers. Start is. So I already posted the numbers are up on my page. I went over it, but this is the numbers. Over the new domestic box out number. Mufasa made here two. This is bam. Double check. I double check and well, the numbers are the same. Sonic made this. Number the same. Everything's the same, right? Now, now we get into the total domestic box office number. As you can see, Mufasa is in striking distance to catch up to Sonic 3 and pass Sonic 3 by Sunday. Because, again, we look at the numbers, we look at where made over the week, We look at how what he made over the weekend for Mufasa. We look at the total. We look at all of this, and we come to figure out what could it make over the weekend based on these numbers. Based on these numbers, and based on all the performers, it could easily make another 4 million. How do we know what ended up? 4 million more than Sonic. Let's go back to the previous week. Okay, let's go here. 12, 8, 12 minus here. See? 4.35. And what was the difference? 4.27. It made slightly more here. So previous weekend, Mufasa made 4.3 more than Sonic. Well, let's use the most recent weekend. Again, I already went over this, but I'm going to do it again so people can see. And this one. Did I over? Okay, let me put this one in again to show the difference. Do I have the right one? Sonic, Mufasa, first one. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, there it is. 4.3 and 3.2. Right? What is the difference? Roughly 3.9. Roughly 3.9. I mean, Mufasa can take the lead by the weekend, depending on how the weekend numbers turn out. But it could making 3 million more than Sonic this weekend, which would put it a less than a million more than Sonic. And as we've been seeing from the numbers, and every number every week, Mufasa is making slightly more. Every Monday through Thursday, Mufasa is making slightly more than Sonic. It's roughly 200 million more now. 2 to 300 million more. Let's see. Here, 4. Yeah, that's three. That's over 300 million. Sorry, not 3 million. 300,000 more. So this means the earliest will be Sunday when Mufasa would take the lead. The latest will be Thursday. The timeline used to be Friday. Last week I was saying the latest will be Friday. Now I move up to Thursday as the latest. The earliest, it depends on if today's numbers is just a blowout for Mufasa, then Mufasa can take the lead today from today's number. We don't know today's number, so for them tomorrow it will be reported. But if you add in all the weekend numbers, Mufasa can make 3 to 4 million more than Sonic. So that lead, Mufasa can take that lead from Sonic Sunday when everything's said down. We won't get the total number until Monday. That probably won't be fully calculated with everything for the weekend box of number to end of Monday, beginning of Tuesday. So we don't know. But everything I'm looking at, with all my numbers, I can't safely say Mufasa has beaten Sonic 3 at the domestic box office, at the international box office, worldwide, and with the international numbers. I'm gonna go. Let me go on the international number. One think about this is what the different they made of the weekend, last weekend, and everything. I went over the numbers here. Now, here are the possibilities for international numbers here. These are the difference. Mufasa lead has grown to over 186 million. But again, this is before the international numbers come in, right? So from everything we know, now I'm going to show this again. Look at the split for domestic to international. It's roughly 50-50 for Sonic. International and domestic split for uh Mufasa is 2-1. Seeing the domestic number constantly being updated, it's slightly creeped up, but international number every time when they come in, this jump up 4, maybe 5, sorry, 3, 4, maybe 5 points, and it ended up being 2-1. So when we use this, when we use the weekly numbers here for Sonic here and Mufasa, so you don't talk. Use the weekly numbers here. You take these numbers and you compare it to this. So if this is what Mufasa made here, you double that. And that's going to be around the point of what it's going to make internationally this week. It can be higher, it can be lower. It's always a chance it's going to be higher or lower. That's not out of possibility. But based on the numbers we have, Sonic can make, yeah, I say it, Sonic can make, Mufasa is going to make as high, here's the highest, like, and the lowest I can say. It could make 12. We don't know yet. Based on the numbers and everything, based on previous week number, it could make anywhere from 15 to 30. We don't know. But my best is around 18 to $25 million internationally. Why? Because I took Mufasa weekly box office for this week. Mufasa weekly box office and I doubled it. And then I went from there. Because again, as we can see, Mufasa internationally is 2-1. And Sonic internationally is 50%. So Mufasa can make up to 21 to 25 million internationally this week. Sonic, on the other hand, because it's 1-1, you can't really double. It's like you time this by 1, it's still the exact same number. So it's 50-50. So ballpark, Sonic can make anywhere from 5 to 100 to $10 million international. And that $10 million is stretching it because last week, see if I can pull up last week. Uh-oh. Can't pull up last week though. But last week, I think Mufasa made, what was it? Was it like 20 or 23? The Sonic like 12? So I can't pull it up again. I have to check it again, but it was something like that. So Mufasa can go down slightly. It could take a big hit. It can go down to 15. Don't know yet. But based on every week, all the numbers, Mufasa has kept the lead internationally and has slowly been chipping away Sonic lead. Because again, like I said, Sonic had a Nearly a $25 million lead on Mufasa domestically. Just domestically. Domestic opening. Domestic opening. Mufasa, uh, Sonic had 25 million lead domestically. When you add in international numbers, Mufasa had the lead by 3 million. So total number, Mufasa had the lead, Sonic had the lead here. Why? Because Mufasa came out all at once, while Sonic Team slow rolled a lot of stuff out, and guess what? That didn't help. Because when you slow roll, these people they can easily just find it online and watch it then. You just hurt yourself. All of this, like you come out a month ahead, and then you literally put your movie out 3, 4, 5 weeks behind other stuff. Like you just asking to lose. Like here again, I always go to Hong Kong. Let's see how Sonic did in Hong Kong now. Look, updated Hong Kong numbers from last week. Mufasa beat Sonic in his own home country. Now, Sonic 3 did win some countries, but overall, yeah, it's not all of them. Like, look, if for Sonic 3, India, this is what it made in India. What did Mufasa made in India? Yeah, 20, almost 20. With the international numbers, this could jump to over 20. It made almost 20. Mufasa has made in India more than Sonic made in its opening, more than Sonic did total so far. In the Philippines, same thing. The, the total Sonic made is far less than the opening for Mufasa. And people are like, oh no, Sonic can make a comeback internationally. Like, oh, Sonic haven't opened ever. Literally, this is all the places Sonic was gonna open. This is everything. Look, it's international. You can see the international numbers. Right? This is sorry, this is Mufasa. This is all the places Sonic go. You can see it. International. It's out. Look how slow they put out slowly. People are like, well, what about Turkey? Turkey is not gonna make up this stuff. Let's see if Mufasa came out in the same place. Let's look at this. We'll go down. We'll find it here. Here it is. 8. Sonic has a win in Turkey. But again, this is one place. But this is one place Sonic has a win. But look how little it is by. It's roughly where is it? Yeah, it's less than 200,000. So did I pick the right one? Mm, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sonic came up. It's good in Turkey. It came out. You can't say it's not out for a reasonable time in Turkey because that's 2 weeks now. We seen after 2 weeks a lot of movies in the places they don't jump up that much. Like Germany came out, it did jump up, but it doesn't jump up that much. United Kingdom when it came out there, it doubled, but that was over a month ago. It's doubled down. Is it gonna make more then? Not much more, even with international. Let's look at Mufasa, okay. Mufasa made way more. Came out less than a week apart in the United Kingdom. Mufasa made way more. Now, with everything being said, all right, Sonic 3 is gonna make it to 450. Will they make it to 500? I don't think it will. Because look how much it's slowing down now, even domestically. Look how much it's slowing down now, even domestically. Uh, the open tab. Let's let's look how much it made over the week domestically. 6. It made 5 over the weekend and 6 total. For this to hit 500 million with international, it will have to make this this amount. Instead of doing that, let's see. For it to hit another with international, I'm even adding with the possibility of what international could be to that. If we time this by 5, see what we get. Oh, wrong one. 30. Even you have to do that for 5. That's 5 weeks to hit 500 million. You have to be out for another 5 weeks just to hit 30, and that's just going off on what they made here. So you have to hit 30. To add 30 to this, if we have to be out for another 5 weeks and make the exact same amount. To hit uh another 100, 8. To hit close to the 100 million or 500 million, you have to make the exact same number 8 weeks out. And from what we're seeing here, you can see the drop off. You see it's slowly dropping off. It have to make the exact same number here and domestically. So it have to do this same number here and domestically, and then it have to make that. Even if I double this, it still have to make the exact same number total for internationally and domestically over the next 4 weeks. Is it going to do that? No. The way the numbers keep dropping domestically and internationally, it's not going to hit $500. The way the numbers looking, it's not going to hit 500. When the international number come in, we can assess this from there. And I'm going to post that on my page, but it's not looking like it's going to hit $500. I was surprised it hit 450, but it did hit it. So it made it there. But will it hit 500,000? No. On the other hand, Mufasa, on the other hand, oh, that's a different story. Because look, it's it got this far over the past week, as I shown here. Yeah, over the past week, it made nearly 12. It made 8 here. It made nearly 12 here. If I double that, and I have the triple this to get an accurate number how much it made. The possibility of what it made this week, domestically and internationally. This is rough estimate. It made roughly 33. So to get this to 100 million or 700 million, that's that's not even 3. If you go 3, you over 700 million. So not even 3 weeks. At 2 weeks, at 66, that's about what it needs. So what, 2.5 weeks? So roughly, not even that. Well, roughly that. Less. So 2.4. I'm gonna go with 2.3. Let's see what come out. 0.3. That's about it. Still over. So 2.2 weeks. So even if it does stay 2.2 weeks, it could happen. But we already know this is gonna be out for at least another month, either domestically or internationally. So this could be out until the end of February, because we also know that there's going to be put out on Disney Plus, I believe, in March. March to April. So yeah, they're gonna pull it probably February. So around the end of February, if they're gonna put out in March to April. So if they put out and if it's gonna be basically it's around the end of February when they're gonna pull it from theaters. It's gonna be the end of February we pull from theaters. Sonic is already on streaming and it's still out in theaters, so that hurt it. That hurts Sonic. But this is what we expected it to happen, likely in March. I mean, it got at least another month in theaters, or yeah, it got at least another month in theaters, and then it's gonna go to streaming, and then the last it's gonna start trickling out of theaters by a lot. So now people are like, "How did Sonic? How did Mufasa win?" Right here, it has Broadway plays. It's the fans. It made over $10 billion on Broadway alone. So the fans for Mufasa are big. It's not small. Okay. So this idea Sonic 3 was gonna win, it was never the case. So the difference of it now domestically is within 4 million. So again, that's what I'm saying. By next week, Fossil will take the lead from Sonic 3. That's just a fact. By this time next week, Mufasa will be in the lead. Sonic 3 might be it's gonna be pulled from more theaters. Matter of fact, before I leave, let's see if any let's see what happens. Oh, it's not out, so I can't see it. But if by tomorrow I'm gonna show you how many theaters on my page, how many theaters Sonic has been pulled. See if anything changed today. Nope, still the same number. So right here today, yesterday was the last day for some theaters. Then it's gonna get pulled, and then the number should be different on a weekend. The way this going, but that's it. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Sonic fans gotta stop lying. Now, like I said, the international number can be lower than this. So that's international number can be lower than this. It can be lower than this. Can be higher than this. That doesn't mean that's the case. Just this is what my estimate being based on everything I've seen here, and all of this, and looking through all of this. This is what my estimate being. Because, like I said, Mufasa make 2 to 1 of what it does internationally. Mufasa make internationally 2 to 1 what it does domestically. Sonic makes it 50-50. So even if you give Sonic this, it's roughly the same. Anyway, that's it. Later.